Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I'll be going to discuss with you energy and its different forms or types. So first thing, what is meant by energy? Think that you did not eat from morning to evening. When someone asks you to do some work, you will say that you don't have energy to do it. So first thing, what is meant by energy? Right. So energy is nothing but the capacity or the ability to do work. Okay, the capacity or ability to do work. For example, so here, what is meant by work? Which activity you will be considered to be as work when you will say an activity as a work? If you observe the definition of work, work is defined as if a force is applied on the object and the object moves in the direction of force, then we can say the object has done the work. Means, if you take this example here, this is the object. If you apply a force on the object, I think that the object is moving with a displacement s. So with this, from this we can say that the object has done the work. Now here the definition is very much important, from where the object moves in the direction of force. Means, think that there is a huge rock. Okay, there is a huge rock and you are applying a force on the rock for 5 minutes or say 10 minutes. After applying for 10 minutes of your energy, if that rock is not moving, then we can say that you has done no work. Understood what I am saying? If the object moves, then only you can say that you have done the work. But here, if that rock is not moving, even though you are applying, you are utilizing your energy for 10 minutes, if the rock is not at all moving, then it is said that you have done no work. Okay, so here the object should move in the direction of applied force, then only we can say that the object has done the work. Not only the human being, not only you should consider the human being, any object, okay, any object, if it is able to do any work, then you can say that the object possesses the energy. It is not that only the human being should be considered, it can be any object. If that object is able to do the work, then we can say that object possesses the energy. Like example, if you take fan, the fan rotates by utilizing what? By utilizing the electrical energy. So here what we can say that the fan is doing some sort of work by using an energy. What is that energy? Electrical energy. Okay. Now coming to the SI unit of energy. Here the SI unit of energy is joule. The unit for work and energy is always same. It is equal to what? It is equal to joules. One more unit is there for energy, mainly the heat energy. It is our calorie. Calorie is the another unit for energy. If you take the relationship between calorie and joules, if you observe here, 1 calorie is equal to 4.184 joules. 4.184 joules. It is very much important. Okay, while solving any problem, they ask to convert from calorie to joule. You just multiply 4.184 into the whatever the value they have given. Okay, understood. So we came to know the basic definition of energy. Now, so we came to know the basic definition of capacity. Not capacity, energy. Energy is nothing but the capacity or the ability to do work. Okay, the capacity or ability to do work is called as energy. Okay, now let's see the idea of energy. So think that you ate some food. After eating some food, you will be saying that you have gained energy. Now, how can you decide that object possesses the energy? On what condition you can say that object has energy in it? Is the object has the capability to change the energy in the sense from one sort of energy to another form of energy? For that purpose, I have taken few examples here. If you observe this example, so this is our ceramic plate. On the ceramic plate I have kept one iron ball. Okay, iron ball. When the iron ball is on the ceramic plate, we can observe that nothing is happening to the ceramic plate. But now what I will do, I will lift this iron ball to a certain height and I will release. So when the iron ball hit the ceramic plate, what you can observe that the ceramic plate breaks. The ceramic plate is breaking means what? Whatever the iron ball was there, it should have gained some sort of energy. That energy is making this ceramic plate to break. If you observe this toy car, when the toy car will move, when we wound the key, rotate the key, and when we place the car on the floor, then the car will be moving. Means after winding the key, then only the car will be moving. Means what? When you are winding this key, the car is gaining the energy. Since when the car gains the energy, for that energy and the car is moving. If you take this one, rice bag, take 25 kg of rice bag, and you ask a small child to lift the 25 kg of ice bag, he will not be able to lift it. But the same 25 kg of ice bag can be lifted by an elder person. So here what you can understand, that idea can be present in different state, different form, different states, in different forms, or in different conditions. Okay, so in different ways the idea will be present. Let's see the different sources of energy. Before that, let's see, does there is a relationship between energy and work. So think that when you do some work, what we can observe, that we feel tired, right? We feel tired means what? We feel that there is a decrease in the energy in your body. Why there is a decrease in the energy in your body? Where does the energy goes? Is there is energy transfer from body to object when work is done? For example, if you observe one object, think that there is an object and you are pushing the object for at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes. When you are pushing the object is also moving. After 15 minutes, we can feel that we have whatever the energy which was present in our body, it has been decreased. So there is a decrease in the energy. You may feel there is a decrease in the energy. So with this, what you can understand, that energy either increases nor decreases when work is done on the object. Okay, what is the condition, what is the thing? We can understand that energy either increases nor decreases when work is done on the object. Understood? Let's see in detail with an activity, understanding the increase and decrease of energy of an object. Here what I have done, I have taken one table. On the table I have placed one spring. Okay, now what I will do, with my palm I will compress this spring for few seconds. Okay, when I compress it, what I can observe, that whatever the size was there for the spring, it has been decreased. Right, the moment when I release my palm, what I can observe, that the spring jumps from its position. The spring is jumping from the position means what? When I am compressing the spring, what I can observe, that whatever the energy which was present on my palm, it has been transferred into the spring. Now the spring has gained the energy. Due to that gaining of energy, what we can observe, that the spring jumps from its position. Okay, so here what you can observe, what is the important point, what you can understand, that when you are compressing it, whatever the energy is that is transferring into the object, means our body is losing the energy, and the object on which we are doing the work, that object is gaining the energy. With this, they can understand one statement. What is the statement? If you observe here, the object which does the work loses the energy, and the object on which the work is done, sun gains the energy. Understood? This is important, but this is very much important point. What is the important point? That the object which does the work, which it will loses the energy, and the object on which the work is done, it will gain the energy. Understood? Okay, let's see the sources of energy. Without energy, we know that life is not possible, right? Without energy, life is not possible. Now here, all these sources of energy has been categorized into two types. One is renewable energy or inexhaustible. Another one is non-renewable energy, or it is also called as exhaustible. Inexhaustible means what? Which doesn't have an end, which does not have an end, is called as inexhaustible. Renewable source means what? The energy which can be produced again and again, which is present in unlimited amount, is called as renewable energy. Renewable source of energy means what? If that energy can be produced again and again, which doesn't have an end, which can be produced, which has an unlimited amount, is called as renewable energy. Example, we can see the solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, nuclear energy. It goes on like that. And coming to this non-renewable source of energy or exhaustible means what? Which has an end, is called as exhaustible source of energy or non-renewable. What is that non-renewable? The non-renewable source which cannot be replaced once they has been used, means what? It has an end. Once we have used the energy, we cannot produce again from it. That is called as non-renewable source of energy. For example, coal, natural gas, these are obtained from the nature. Once we utilize it, we cannot again produce from the nature, is called as non-renewable source of energy. Let's see the different forms of energy. First one, let's see what is that solar energy. Solar means the sun. The energy which we obtain from the sun is called as solar energy. As we already knows it that sun is the biggest natural source of energy, and the important point is that the amount of energy that reaches our earth is around 4 to 7 kilowatt hour per meter square. 4 to 7 kilowatt hour per meter square is the amount of energy that reaches our earth. And what is the main advantage of it? It is that it does not cause any pollution. That is our important points about solar energy. Let's see this other source of energy, tidal energy. How the tides are formed in the seas and ocean? Due to the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun. Due to the gravitational pull of moon and the sun, tides are formed in the ocean and sea. Those tidal energy is formed due to the difference in the sea level. So if you observe the sea level tides, so this difference in the sea level is the cause for what? Tidal energy. And what is the important point about this advantage of tidal energy as that of solar energy? Tidal energy does not create pollution and does not cause any cost. Understood? That is about our tidal energy. Okay, let's see what is meant by geothermal energy. Geo means earth, thermal means heat, means the heat energy obtained under the earth's surface is called as geothermal energy. Now how it is formed? Whatever the hot steam which is formed at the hot spot region. Hot spot region is nothing but the region where the volcanic activity, hot springs are formed. That region under the earth, hot water converts into hot steam. That steam is sent into the turbines from where we will be getting the electricity. In that way we will be producing the geothermal energy. And what is the disadvantage about it is that they are expensive, and geothermal energy can be only present in specific region. Why? Because where there is a hotspot region, there only we can produce geothermal energy. Understood? Let's see the next one, that is our nuclear energy. Now what is mean by nuclear energy? The energy which is formed when a nuclear reaction takes place. The energy formed due to nuclear reaction, that energy is called as nuclear energy. Now here nuclear reactions are of two types, that is our nuclear fusion, second one is our nuclear fusion, nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. What is meant by nuclear fission? Fission means dividing, means the reaction in which nuclei of heavy element is bombarded with low energy neutron. Okay, when a nucleus or heavy element is hit by what low energy neutron, this nucleon will split into two nuclei of lighter nuclei, small nuclei. During the splitting of this nuclei, large amount of energy will be produced. That energy, what we will be using with that energy? That energy, what it will do, we will use that energy to convert water into steam, and that steam is sent into the turbine, and through the turbine we will be getting our electricity. So nuclear fission means what? Whatever the large nuclei is present in a heavy element, that is bombarded with what? Neutron, and with that it will split into lighter nuclei. Okay, it will split into lighter nuclei to form what? To form nuclei of two lighter nuclei. Along with that, large amount of heat energy will be produced. That heat energy is used to what? To convert this water into steam, and that steam is sent into the turbine to produce electricity. Second type is our nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion means the reverse of nuclear fission. In nuclear fusion, what we will do? We will join the nuclei of lighter element. When we join to form a nuclei of larger element, large amount of heat energy will be produced. With that, we will be producing the same process, we will be producing the electricity. That is about our nuclear energy. Okay, next one is our wind energy. What is wind energy? The energy obtained from the blowing of wind. How it is formed? Which is caused by the unequal heating of land bodies and water bodies due to solar radiation. Means what? Due to the sunlight, as we already know that land heated up very fast comparing with the water bodies. So this unequal heating of land bodies and water bodies create the wind. That blowing, the energy obtained from the wind blow is called as wind energy. Now what we will do with the blowing of wind? So this is wind, not wing, sorry, wind. This is wind. Okay, this blowing wind rotates the turbine of the windmill, which causes the electricity. So we know that windmill, a heavy fan will be present. So inside there will be a turbine. Whenever there is a blowing of wind, this fan will be rotating, nothing but the turbine will be rotating. With that we will be generating the electricity. Okay, now what is the main disadvantage is that windmills can be only placed in the region where the speed of the wind is greater than 15 km. If it is greater than 15 km only, then the blade will be rotating, then only the turbine will be rotating. And what is the other disadvantage is that its installation cost is high. Okay, so these are the few different types of sources of energy. So I will conclude this part 1. The next part I'll be discussing about whatever the source of energy is there. That energy has been basically dividing into two types. What are those two types? We will be discussing in the part 2. I hope everyone understood my today's class. If you like my video, please share the video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.